Welcome back. Today I got another Borderlands 2 build for you guys of the Vault Hunter Zero. I'll be going over his level 30 melee build. I'll be going over what skills to put your points into and just the guns and gear that I'll recommend grabbing at the start of the game as well. If you give us a like and subscribe, that'll be much appreciated. And I have a full OP10 build on my channel as well as a normal OP10 Zero build as well if you want to check that out. Alright, let's jump into it. So first of all, we've got Killing Blow, massively increases melee damage against enemies of low health. This increases the melee damage by 500%, so definitely want this. Iron Hand increases your melee damage and maximum health by 15% each. Then we have Be Like Water, shooting an enemy increases the damage of your next melee attack. Melee attacks increase the damage of your next shot. So when you shoot an enemy, you deal an increased 30% damage when it's maxed out. So you just run around, shoot the enemy, and then you want to hit them is pretty much the go with this ability right here. Um, Another thing I could suggest is maybe shooting them with a slag gun first so that you deal even more increased damage and then swapping to your melee weapon. The best melee weapon of the game is the Grog Nozzle with the blade, just because you can slag, heal, and melee them all at once with the same gun. Then you want to grab Execute. While in Deception mode is active and a target is under your crosshairs, press the right thumbstick to dash forward a short distance, perform a special melee strike dealing massive damage, and the Execute range is 3 meters. So you can pretty much just dash to enemies. And what you want to do is you want to pair this with Many Must Fall. At level 30, you can't actually put a point into this, but once you get to level 31, like I have, you can actually put a point into this, which will be the next point I'll recommend. So you pretty much pair these two together, and killing an enemy with a melee attack while Deception is active causes you to deploy another decoy, re-stealth, and adds time to the Deception's duration. This can be done multiple times in succession. So you pretty much throw your decoy out, and then you melee and dash to an enemy, kill them with the dash, and then your the time gets added, and then the deception resets. And you can do this. You can pretty much chain this infinitely as well if you one hit each enemy. So that's why I would, yeah, suggest grabbing those two as well as just other ones that fully increase your melee. So the next one will be follow through as a kill skill. Killing an enemy increases your movement speed, melee damage, gun damage. Your movement speed's increased by 40%, gun damage by 30, and melee by 40. And this is your heal skill. So killing an enemy with a melee attack restores health. The lower your health, the more health you receive. Restores up to 20% of your max health. Then the other ones I would recommend would be Like the Wind. So while you're moving, this increases by 15% of melee damage. And then putting the last point in to Be Like Water. I do recommend Backstab, but there are other better ones to grab before this one, before you put points into. The only skill that I'm umming and ahhing about is Grim. It's a good skill, but the thing about max shield regeneration is with a melee build, you don't want to regenerate your shield. Because with the raid damage, when depleted, melee attacks deal bonus raid damage, so you want to have that up at all times. And that's why you want Resurgence, so you can heal yourself after killing an enemy each time. So if that is in my OP10 melee build, I wouldn't use that, and I'd probably put your points somewhere else. But yeah. So the next one I would spec into would be Counter Strike, which is after getting hit, your next melee damage has a chance to deal massively increased damage, which goes up to 250%. So definitely want that. Ambush increases damage dealt when attacking from behind or when attacking an enemy who's targeting someone other than you. So if you're playing multiplayer, this is good. Then Rising Shot, each successful range or melee attack grants a stacking damage bonus for a short time. This bonus can be stacked up to 5 times. Faster weapons can gain stacks more quickly, but slower weapons retain stacks for a longer period of time. So your melee damage increases by 1.8% per stack, but this will increase as you level up. So I'm pretty sure it's about 10% nearly per stack for the melee damage. And then you want to get death marks. So the melee attack puts a death mark on an enemy and deals an increased 80% damage to that person. So it's, yeah, just like a little death mark. And then another one you want to grab is Innovate. While Deception is active, you gain increased gun damage, movement speed, and health regen. You just want the movement speed and health regen bonus. This is a melee build. And then you want the kunais as well. Unforeseen, can spec into that, but then after all of that, once you get your kunais, then you want to grab Backstab. And then this is also another skill that it should work with a melee build. So this increases critical hit damage. So when you hit an enemy in the head with the melee, this should increase the melee damage of it. So you definitely want to get that as well. And then same with Killer, which also increases your critical hit damage by 50% after killing an enemy. And then you just want to get Bore as well, and whatever else you want to grab. But that's your main skills. So yeah, that's the level 30 build, minus that one because you have to get that at level 31. Then for the guns, we have the Law. So you can get this in Sanctuary straight away. The mission is the one that you point fingers at one person, which is the sniper guy for murdering an innocent citizen. And then you get the Law, which increases your melee damage by 100%. Then I would suggest a high damage rocket launcher just for getting yourself up when you're down, a slag weapon, and then another good weapon for getting yourself back up when you're down. Then you want to pair the Law with the Order. So when the Law is in your hands, any melee damage you deal also heals yourself as well. So this is these two you can get right at the start of being level 30. This is also another mission in Sanctuary that you can do straight away, which is right next to Scooter's shop. And you just got to choose the guy with the money bag sign on his back and then kill him. And then you get the order once you complete the mission. Then the class mod you want to grab is a ninja class mod, just straight melee damage and whatever bonus stats that you can find. And then a melee relic. Then I would probably suggest a slag grenade, just for slagging enemies. Magic missiles are pretty good. And then the secondary class mod you can grab will be a infiltrator one, which also does increase melee damage if you can't find the ninja class mod. And yeah, those are the guns and the skills. So I'll show you some gameplay right now. You throw out Deception at her. And then see this resets the time of Deception is what that last skill does. So you want to shoot an enemy first. There you go, increase damage. Throw this out. Bang. Yeah, it's a nice little chain reaction that you can get on, and you can sort of just dash around the map. But yeah, Execute and Many Must Fall are must-haves with this build, as well as Resurgent, because that's your heal skill. So yeah, that's the build. These are the guns and stuff that I recommend and gear, and hope you enjoyed. And if you give us a like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next one.